What's up, guys? Welcome back to yet another episode. Sasa hii ya leo discussion yetu ni ndefu sana. Oh, I always keep forgetting to introduce ourselves. For those guys who are watching us for the first time or those who are listening in for the first time, this is BudcastKe. Thank you for streaming in. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed or liked our channel, please do. Please do. We have interesting topics that we usually have. Which we talk about. Cool. My name is Joy Rock Chica.
And I'm Sauda Bashir.
Yes, and we are talking today about money in a relationship. Who do you think, in your opinion, should provide in your relationship? It can be marriage. It can be just your relationship, whatever kind of relationship you have. So who do you think should give money? Who should pay for those dates?
The man.
Who should buy you stuff?
Mimi baby girl. Even the Bible, even the Quran said, the man shall till the land.
I like the way she said Bible and then she also went back to Quran.
Both.
They actually, it does that though.
Yeah, the man is the provider.
Okay.
Till the land. Sweat it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So
okay.
if you're stuck in a relationship with someone who does not have a job, autamsaidia?
Peace out. No, I'm kidding.
Sauda. No way.
I'm kidding.
No way.
I'm kidding.
Okay, so let me start on this conversation.
Yes.
I have had I don't know to call them dynamics of relationships.
Mm-hmm.
I like all ranges of relationships with people. And I think even when I was with my ex, my baby daddy,
Yeah.
there was a point where he did not have money coming in.
Okay.
And I had to be the one who's providing, because at some point where we stayed together.
Okay.
And I had my job that inaitwa net, gross net.
6K.
Ile after tax. After tax. Yeah, I was twanging a bit. After tax, it's net?
Yes.
It's net, right? Yeah, my net was 24. But the house is worth more than my 24,000. But at that time, I think iyo concern ya nyumba mi nilimwachia.
Yeah.
So what I was doing was just buying food. Na saa hiyo niko naishi mbali hizo sides za Emba, then I have to travel. Yeah, it's traveling all the way to the city.
Those Embakasi buses.
Yeah, at that time there was so much traffic. The road wasn't like it was right now.
Yeah.
So I have to still get fare from that money, buy food. At that time my son was hata sidhani alikuwa amefikisha mwaka. Yeah, kukuwa amefikisha mwaka moja, or if he did, he was just turned 1 year.
Yeah.
So I have to also buy the Pampers.
Do you know,
a baby is expensive.
Food is
and
expensive.
food is also expensive. Yeah.
You know, if I was told either I'm paying rent or food or whatever,
Yeah.
me I'll go for something that's constant.
Which is food.
No, like rent. Like, you know, rent is 50K
Yeah.
standard.
Oh,
but
you
you
mean
see,
the amount, the
yeah,
figure.
but food,
Yeah.
anytime something is needed, like it never
your
stops.
cousins coming home.
It never
Your
ends.
aunties.
Yeah.
So you kind of have the food budget going up a bit.
Every time it will always go up. Yeah.
But I think it's been, I don't know, I feel like it's a norm for us. Like so far, all I know is that nani analipanga rent ni mwanaume. Ndo analipanga rent sana.
Rent and
na
school
stima.
fees.
Na school fees kama mko na watoto. Yeah. But anyway, I used to do that. I used to buy food. Yeah. And after that, I don't know. Nishaikuwa na chali amesota ndio, but me I used to do stuff. As long as I have money, I provide.
So you never
I help
thought,
out,
yeah.
but I try to figure out also how to build you. Like what else can you do to make what you're doing better? Yeah, because I think with one guy I won't say who. One guy used to date.
Yeah.
He seemed to be struggling with his gigs and everything. I sort of said what he does. Who is? He used to struggle with his gigs and all.
Yeah.
But I tried to give him ideas on how to just try to pimp
Make it
up his
better.
social media or meet people. Actually, most of it was on social media. So I was trying to tell him, do this, do that, do that. So at least he can be known and try and be better.
Yeah.
Ndo tuone hiyo pesa inakamin, anapata do, anaweza kulipa rent. Because I used to feel like, again, I'm buying food, I'm doing
You're
this,
doing
I'm trying.
everything.
Yeah, and I never used to really put myself first. I used to take care of him like I take care of my kids.
Was it frustrating?
Later on, it became frustrating.
Yeah.
Because I could see like this guy's not putting so much effort. He's getting the money and then he's drinking.
The problem is the effort.
He's drinking the money. It's like, I'm thinking maybe you should have done this first,
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess for all of us women, it kind of both as us when the man comes home, he's drunk, and then you don't really get something out of the guy.
Yeah.
But I've never really seen it a problem for me helping the person that I love.
Yeah. I feel like it's intrusive for a man to want to be a provider. Like if a man doesn't want to provide, that for me is a bit off.
Yes.
You get?
Yes.
And it's the same as a woman is. A lot of women are homemakers. More of them. I'm not saying like that's how it should be or whatever.
Yeah.
But then, personally, I think because I'm not married or whatever, so and I haven't lived with a man. But then I would like to be taken care of. Like I wouldn't want to be the one doing most of the financial stuff.
Yes.
But at the same time, I believe that if my guy something happens, I'll step up.
Yeah.
Naturally, I will step up. Because I feel like that's who I am. Like me, I'm a natural giver. What do you need? What do you want? Whatever. But then at the same time, I think where the frustration would come is then what? Like, are you giving back?
Yeah.
You get, you're not just taking. Are you also doing stuff for me? Yeah. And I don't mean like it should be like tit for tat or stuff like that.
Tit for tat.
Yeah. So I just I just feel like the man for me should be the provider. Yeah. Because even traditionally, like the man knew his role is to provide. The woman was the homemaker.
Yeah.
You get. But now, because society has changed, now even women are providing. You get. So the two resources come together.
Yeah.
You get. But then I've seen a lot of relationships where the women are like, Mimi, ata yo stima ilie marangapi, even if we're in the dark, like I'm not going to buy that. I'm like, but that's your home. It's like, sorry, you don't get it. Like if I do it once, they'll still keep doing it. You get.
Yeah.
So for me, I think that's what frustrates me. I'm like, and I know it makes it easier when you're like, you pay rent, you do this, you do this, you do this. But then what about the rest?
Yeah, but then there's also a limit, I guess.
Yes.
There's also a limit. I've seen one of my friends being in a relationship where she used to really provide in their relationship because she used to live with her boyfriend when he comes to Nairobi, of course. Then he lives in a different town. So she used to do quite a lot because the guy was still also trying to finish up with school. So he didn't really have a job at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the problem comes in also when she's doing everything by herself, she's getting tired, then she has to go out. You know. You're
still cooking, you're still cleaning, you're still...
Exactly. So after she broke up with this person, she got another guy also. Yeah, he has very little income coming in, but she's earning more. So she tends to be the one who's covering for quite a lot. Yeah, so if they have to travel out of town, she's the one who's taking care of it. You see? Yeah. So it gets to a point where she was like, I'm getting tired. It's like, why am I always getting men who don't have jobs? I'm like, you need to show him also. Me, that's what I told him. I'll be honest. Me, I told her, you need to show him that you do not also have the money.
That's now that part I was saying.
Yeah, because if you keep doing things, he will assume that you have the money,
Yeah.
so you can keep doing it. But yeah, because there are men who, even chicks, I wanna limit.
Yeah. You see now that's where now for me, I find it a problem because I
Yeah.
feel like the minute you start that, it's going to go to something else. Something like everything now
Yeah.
will be about, oh, he's not doing so, I am not going to. Oh, he's not taking me out, so I'm not going to do this. Oh, it's my birthday, he's not doing anything for me. So
Yeah.
even me, I'm not going to
Do anything for
Yeah,
you.
I'm like,
Yeah.
why are you in that relationship in the
Yeah.
first place?
Yeah.
You get?
Yeah.
I'm one of those people. Mimi, that story of ride or die. Maybe they got questions. Where are we riding to? Why am I the one dying? Are we stopping over for snacks? I need
Before
to
you
pee.
die?
Yeah, I need to know. Like, why are we? No. Hey. What? No. No. No.
That's hilarious.
I think my worry with that is where you'll find that we are both starting.
Yeah.
And naturally, like as a woman, you know that you want your man to be the provider.
Yeah.
So you push.
Yeah.
You push him to be better, to
Yeah.
provide. You're seeing that family, you're seeing those kids, you're seeing a big house, you're seeing all those things. So you end up sacrificing to push your person
Yeah.
so that they can be better. But you see, once they get there, now they forget about you, the struggling person.
Yes.
You get.
Yes.
And now they see that woman they couldn't get, that car they have always wanted, that big house. That's all they're seeing. That woman, that whatever. But you're seeing the we aspects of it. Mimi ukenda shule, tunaenda shule. You do whatever, like we will go together. Like I don't know. I have a fear for that whole ride or die thingy. Because even if you look at a lot of like famous musicians or whatever, they always say, I started with her.
Yeah.
But the struggle they go through, and their struggle wasn't even finances. There's a kid somewhere else. There was cheating. There was whatever. But that woman has stuck there because she's like, I was there from the very beginning.
Yeah.
You get? So that one for ride or die, Mimi, I don't know.
Really?
I don't know. I don't know if I can do it.
I think it would be different if you fell in love with someone, like really wholeheartedly fell in love with someone.
I don't mean
because let me say this: as women and men, how we take relationships and take care of our partners is quite different.
It's very different. I
quite
get it.
Different.
I totally
so
get it.
I, as a female, since I have been able to do whatever I can for every man that has come to my life, and I have loved them dearly, I'm doing it out of love. I am personally doing it out of love. You get? Yeah. But the man will get tired. It's because I've seen it with one of my friends. He got tired because this woman felt like she really just wanted to be
baby girl.
Yes.
Okay.
You see? And if you get someone who you spending money on all the time, you'll get
exhausted.
Yeah, and you'll even look for someone who you really want to have, like you say, the person that you're working with and growing with, someone who's building you and making that big difference in your life.
Yeah. You have to be growing, both of you.
Yeah.
Are growing at some point.
Yes, but for me was out of love for these persons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that part. And you see the part where when we are asked, what was that stupid thing you did for a man? And you hear, oh, I bought him a car. Oh, I did this. Very expensive things. I believe the reason we say that is because you are the one who was putting more efforts.
Yes, that's true.
Because if you did it out of love,
and
this person was reciprocating it, you wouldn't feel that way. You get?
Yeah, but should it be like that? Because he never asked you.
No, but you see...
But you had to do it.
I don't think it has to do it. This is your person.
Yeah.
Joy, it's like you're just walking somewhere, you see nice pants for your guy. And you?
I buy them.
You buy for him.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
He knows you've bought it. I'm not saying he has to do the exact same thing, but... he knows that maybe Joy loves going for drives. He doesn't need to buy you pants.
Yes.
But he knows Joy likes going for drives.
So he will do that for me.
He will do that for you.
Yeah.
So even if you bought him the most expensive gift, the day you guys will break up, but because something was being done for you.
So if he buys for me a car, And then you break up and you'll be like, and I bought her a car. I spent so much money on her. Those are the kind of regrets you're talking about that they would have.
But the regret will be because you haven't done stuff for that person as well. You get. Maybe from my last relationship, if there's something I learned, is I can't be with a man who is not a giver. I can't.
Well, me too.
A natural giver. You get.
Yeah.
Because I know if I saw my person is in need of something, they don't really need to say exactly what it is.
Yeah.
But I can tell like, maybe Biashara is not going well, or they had a bad day or something. I will do something about it.
Have you ever given back anything that you were bought for?
Hell no, it's mine. What do you mean? Why? Why would I do?
Yeah.
When I hear
have you thrown away anything that you were bought for?
Nah.
You keep it.
Let me tell you, if it's jewelry, if it's why?
I have disposed mine. I have disposed them.
Maybe it's something cute and whatever. I don't see why.
If I'm in a new relationship, I guess it depends with how my relationship with this person was. But if I was in a new relationship and I had, say, a ring or a necklace I had been given by someone.
You won't wait that.
Well, if it was a car, it was different. I would keep it, of course.
Maybe I wouldn't wear when I'm with that person. Definitely.
Still, would you tell him where it came from? Because it's very pretty and it's... You don't tell him?
Why?
Why would he?
Oh my God, you guys!
You have such a pretty ring. I'm like, thanks.
So,
and we move.
For example,
so,
yeah.
Your previous partner gives you a diamond-studded ring, and it's proper. It's not a
thing. So my current boyfriend can't afford.
No, and then ama mjafika hapo yet. Ama mjafika hapo yet penye amekupatia a diamond-studded ring.
Yeah.
Utaenda alafu utasema, this I got from. The best thing is don't attach feelings to the gifts.
Yeah, that's the trick.
Yeah.
No, I mean, he says thank you. Then you'll be like, oh, this chick has expensive taste. So I need to...
He doesn't need to know where the ring came from.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, it's nice, thanks. And you cut that story and change the subject. Asikuliza imetoka wapi.
Okay. Well, clearly, I have not had that experience.
Because are you going to ask him where he gets his things from?
So I would have probably kept it, or maybe it would have been stolen at some point. But let me tell you, I had a very expensive watch I had been given by someone who was from the Caribbean, and it was really, really nice. So I kept it. But it was stolen by a relative who sold it. But I would have kept it. That was the point I was getting to.
You didn't
I would have kept it.
I would have hunted down that relative.
Now, if I hunt it depends with the relative. It depends who the relative was. It depends with who the relative was. Yes. So bygones are bygones. Ilienda ikaenda tu. Saa nifanye nini? I wouldn't cry over that. But it was, I hear where you're coming from. I would have kept it also. But I think for me, it depends with how my relationship ended. Because with my baby daddy, with the experiences I've told you guys, this dress that I was kicked out with, it was a very beautiful sundress. I gave it out. And it wasn't him who bought it for me. It was my mom who bought that dress for me. So I gave it out. Also the sweater, everything that I had on that day, I gave it out. Because they were just giving me...
Yeah, that was bad. I have a question for you, Joy. The fact that you're a single mom and you have 2 boys.
Yes.
So, ukona boyfriend.
Yes. Mbona unapose? Endelea and question.
So, as we're on the topic of provisioning, would you expect, you don't have to answer, do you expect your person to provide like school fees and stuff for your kids?
Next question. Anyway, I'm kidding. It's because you said you don't have to answer.
Don't have to.
No, I don't. I personally don't. Let me tell you why. I've done it for so many years and I have equipped myself to learn how to do it. For some reason, if I'm unable to, then I will
ask.
Okay. But he will see it because we are living a life together. We are sharing a life together.
Yeah.
So, of course, the discussion of responsibilities will come up because he will want to know what he can do. And, of course, my kids are already involved. Yeah. Why am I with this person if we are not talking about our children? Yeah, it will have to come up. So if there are responsibilities also that he has on his side of his family, that is something that we'll have to talk about.
Yeah.
And see how to handle it. And if he's struggling on something,
You step up.
Yeah, I will step up. Yeah. I will.
No, I'm kidding.
No. I've actually met a girl who said that has had a problem with her husband, who's the father to the child. She has 2 kids from different fathers. And she said that her current husband, they've had a problem with paying school fees for the other child. I asked her why. Like, don't you two talk? Like, you're in this together. Like, this is a partnership. You're a family, all of you. By the time he was meeting your child and you, and you're having another child, there shouldn't be any favorism for which child should have this done for. They should both have it done. When she's like, no, I think it's also because the dad of this other child is a bit involved and paying school fees for this. I was like, oh, okay, so is he taking care of the child? He's like, yeah. But when he's not able to, now it becomes a problem. Because this guy may lack.
Yeah.
You see? So if he lacks, you can't say, ati mtoto ataenda shule.
Yeah.
It comes back to you. And if it's my problem, it's now my husband's problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it normally, I notice like it's because a lot of conversations, like people have this belief like, oh, because we are dating, once we get, if maybe my guy wasn't paying for maybe giving me money for salon or whatever it is, like when we get married, he'll be giving me that because I'm the wife kind of thingy. You get? So I guess it's that misconception of things will change. You haven't had this conversation, but things will change once you get married.
Yes.
You get? And I feel like conversation should happen from the very beginning. Because I'm trying to figure out, so this husband now, now you both have kids, you have a kid, like, will this kid go to a more expensive school than this other kid that you didn't have with him?
It has happened, yeah.
Or how does this, like, what are the dynamics?
Okay. Well, personally, let me put it this way. Like, you asked me if now that I have a boyfriend, would I want him to pay for my children?
Yeah.
We are dating.
God, I don't know what's in my eye.
We are dating.
Yeah.
So I don't expect him to. But it's a conversation me and him have had, or we are going to even have it again, of course, when it comes to splitting responsibilities.
Yeah.
And if we get married, of course, now we are one, so we have to think of how we are going to do it. But if he does not decide to pay for my kids' school fees, I will feel bad.
Yeah, that's true.
Truth be told, I will feel bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not because I'm forcing him to do it. It's because it's our family.
It's now our family.
It's our family. He's
the
not
man.
their father, yes, but he met me being the single parent. I was doing everything for myself. You see? So all responsibilities get split up. If their dad was by any chance involved and doing his part of responsibilities, it's a discussion also I'll have with him, because
the three of you will have to
let him deal with that, and then we can see what to do if anything else comes about. Yeah.
It's a tricky one.
It's a tricky conversation if you're dating someone and when you guys get married, and especially if it's a blended family. Yeah, that's quite different. Yeah.
Question. Would you want your man to provide, if you had a chance, that is?
What do you mean, do I want him to provide?
Completely.
Why am I with him if he's not providing?
No. I meant there are those women who want the man to do
everything,
and their money is their money, the whatever.
Oh, pesa yangu ni yangu na yako ni yetu. No. I don't have that concept. That's not how I have raised myself, and that's not. Let me say that. Sitetei mamangu hapo. Yeye ako na feedback yake, mimi niko na yangu. I think it's just because I feel like I'm quite different personally. And Mimi, I have a very soft, I'm very kind soft-hearted. Sijipashi moto, but I don't like depending on people. Yeah. I also still to date, I have a problem asking him for money if I need it. Yeah.
And that's why I said I will only date a guy who
provides.
No. Who is a giver.
Yeah.
Because I know, like, I've been independent. I've been there for people and all that. So maybe I will figure it out. I'm one of those people, I will figure it out somehow. So asking a man for money,
it's hard.
I think it needs no shame. Like, you need to have no shame to have that. It takes a lot of guts.
Okay.
So I need someone who can see, like, something is happening to Sudai, so let me do this for her.
I once met a guy who used to be like that. It's like he had always was asking for money. One of my exes. Yeah. At that point, no, we were not dating because I was in school, he was in school.
Yeah.
I think after, like, we tried to catch up afterwards and see how things are gonna work out, because at that time both of us were single. Then I felt like, okay, so he had a problem. I don't know if it was genuine. I would assume it was genuine. Sawa. Yeah. So I gave him money, tried to have him sorted out. But I knew I would also need that money, so he would need to refund it at some point. I had a problem
asking
you for it. No, asking was okay. I was
asking
okay.
back.
It was my money.
Yeah.
But the problem was getting it back.
Yeah.
It was getting it back. So again, he asked for more money later on.
Yeah.
Then nikampea tena. Then I had a problem getting it back. Na mimi sipendi kupewa pesa nusu.
You're not going to do what you need to do with it.
Yeah, ushahesabia yote, so ukipewa nusu, you have to look for it somewhere else. And then now, I don't know, I just don't like getting pesa half. Yeah. So, akakataa ikakuwa tu issue kabla nirudishiwe tena hiyo pesa.
You even feel like it's not your money.
Aliniuliza tena.
You're like, peace out.
Umenipata time mbaya. Unajua like Kiswahili ya sina do. Hata nimetumia mtu tu sahi.
How can some guys just say no?
Nimetoka kutumia watu. Exactly, like we have to go like this before we can say no. Yeah. I told him I don't have. I think with time, personally, I have known, even with especially having children, that of course, yes, I wouldn't want to be in a relationship where the man is not providing.
Yeah.
I will struggle with that completely.
Yeah.
So if this person has a good job, then well and good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
Ooh, even I
was thinking twice of the conversation I wanted to have with you.
No, like where I am right now in life.
Yeah.
I would like a man who provides. Like I will step up when I need to step up.
Yeah.
You get.
But for how long? Say you have a man, your boyfriend or your husband has a very good job. Let's say he's a pilot or a doctor or a lawyer, or even someone who sells gas and he's making quite a lot of money. Who are we to judge jobs? You know, maybe they're making quite a lot of money and they're spoiling you, and you can't say mtu wa gas atakuharibu, atakuspoil venye anaweza. Yeah. So seme he stop for some time. Say corona ikam, apoteze job.
I'm okay with that.
But for how long? I feel like we all have a limit of how long it is that you think you can provide. I
think it will come down to what is this person doing?
The effort that they're putting in.
Yes.
So let's say they're putting that effort for 2 years.
We'll have to have a sit down. Yeah. Let me tell you, I'm one of those people. I always look at most of how I look at life is black and white.
Yes.
There are few gray areas or whatever. So for me, how I look at a situation is, okay, so this has happened. So what can I do about it? Personally, mimi mwenyewe, what can I do about it? Right? So there's nothing I can do about it. My next step will be like, who can I go to to help me figure this out. Doesn't have to be a best friend, whatever. I'm just, who do I need to go to?
Yes.
Then you figure out, okay, no, that can be done. So the next step is like, clearly, this is one of those things that nothing can be done about. I need to accept and move on. You get? I give myself a timeline. I'm like, 3 days. Do whatever you need to do. Cry, do whatever it is. But then after those 3 days, we are moving on forward. You get? So I'm the same, even when that's how I tell people. I'm like, okay, so this is the situation. So this is what you want to do, right? So can we give it a timeline or whatever it is that we figure it out? What can we do differently? You get? But I think for me, I don't think it's even for how long really. It's how that person how they're going to act. Because let me tell you, there's a very big difference between a man with money and the same man without money.
Yeah.
They're two very different things. How they act, how they behave, the sulking, like what happens during that period. I think that is what is going to determine how I'm going to go about it.
Yeah.
But I know I can push myself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I have pushed. I'm talking about this as like an experience. Like I learned what I can't, what kind of partner I don't want. And now I know how far I can go for my partner.
Yeah.
If I have, yes.
Okay.
So the person I'm going to be with, I know now for a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. There's also a scenario where the man is earning less than you are.
Ooh. For how long?
Come on. He's just earning less than you are, and it's for quite some time, of course. Like, you seem to be the most successful person.
How old are we?
Use like... What does age have to do?
It does, because if we're in our 20s,
Yeah.
I'm expecting him to be doing that way. Like, as we are growing older,
No, let's say you are aged, like you're above 30.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not that young.
And why is he?
If you're that young, yes, there's that aspect. You both of you are okay. I assume being young is okay.
Yeah.
But most men who have an issue, or because women, we don't really care.
Yeah.
Most men who have an issue with women that
Who
make
earn more.
money than they do are elder people. Yeah. So how do you feel about that?
Okay. So I've had this conversation before. And two things. The first time I had this conversation was after my 2018-2019 period.
Yes.
So when I would meet a guy and we'd get to know each other and the conversations and whatever, and I would get to the point now we are trying to figure out like, oh, I like you in this way, blah, blah, nini.
Yeah.
So I was very open with this person, and I told them where I am right now, because he was earning less than I was.
Yes.
I told him where I am right now.
Yeah.
I would not be comfortable with our financial situation. And the reason I said is I am working on my finances at the moment.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Me being with you is going to affect how I do that. And the reason behind it is I know myself. I would want to uplift you.
Yeah.
You get. Number two, because I know you earn less, there's no way we'd be going on a date and I make you pay for that. You get. I like traveling. There's no way you're going to pay for that. You get.
That's true.
You get.
Yeah.
So it would affect my financial goals.
Yes.
It's not personal. It's not that. I know myself. Where I am right now, it's our financial situation will not.
Okay.
That's how I went
What if you
about
didn't,
it.
like, everything was working out for you? Money
I
is
still
coming in
wouldn't.
Really?
Yeah. And again, like I said, because it was during that situation.
No. Let's...
Even right now,
You still wouldn't?
it would be very hard. And that's why I'm saying, because I know myself.
Sheesh.
I know myself.
Okay.
There is no way, Joy,
Yeah.
and I'm being very honest. There's no way I'll go on a date with you
Yeah.
and I would feel very bad if you are to pay for that meal, I would feel really bad about it.
Yeah, but don't you think is it called demeaning you? The other person? Like making him feel...
intimidated.
No, if I paid for it or if
Yeah, but because this is how you're taking this guy so many times. Like every time you go, do you have it? Would you like it? Like he'll feel a bit disrespected.
So you see, that's the whole part.
So
like,
that is why you do not
I
want
wouldn't.
to
Yeah,
date
because
him.
even where we go, my mind will always be, it's always about him.
I think you should let the man be the man, even if you're earning more. Because at the end of the day, it's you guys having a conversation on what you need to do.
Yeah.
If you've already, I understand how much you're earning. Just save your money. It's okay. Don't make him feel disrespected or
Then that means
make him feel inferior.
No, but that means he wouldn't know how much I earn or what I do.
No, it's... Would you? You're with her?
No. I
I would have been shocked.
to some level. Okay. So I'll borrow this from my parents.
Yeah.
My dad was a civil servant. My mom was the businesswoman.
Yes.
My mom is a spendthrift. My father is... Where? If you don't need this, why are we buying this?
Yeah.
And there's something my mom used to do a lot when they used to go out with their friends and stuff.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, and my father was not shy about it, he used to tell his friends, my wife earns more money than me. You think I wear these suits because
Yeah.
But what my mom used to do is every time she had cash, she'd put it in his pocket. So he would go somewhere, they would order, they would nini, but the money, the perspective from everyone around him.
Yeah.
Because
he's taking it out of his own pocket to pay.
Yeah. So it's essentially, my mother is the one who paid for everything, but no one ever
Exactly,
knew. And even when my dad said it, people used to just assume it's a joke.
Yeah.
Because everything from... I don't want to say this out loud because this parable from the cars that we had, from the stuff that we had.
Yeah.
My mom was the business person.
She was the business person. I mean, my dad was the financial controller because my mother can go crazy.
Yeah.
However, she understood the dynamic of him being a man. Like
pride.
Yeah, that days, by the way, you would hear them argue and he's like, stop doing that or like, but that's because he's felt like, okay, even me, I need to step up. And how my dad stepped up out that, honestly, he found some small things that were outside the business they ran together for him to be like, because I remember the first, my dad bought my mom a car and he's like, the Range Rover. I was like, yeah, what? I don't know but this guy's really cool. My mom screamed, she was in joy. She was like,
yeah.
But yeah, I lost the one thing, and then after that he said, okay, fine, I'll stop doing it again because this my wife is too expensive.
That's true. You can't keep up.
Can't keep up.
Yeah.
So let her make the money, and then
it's all about how your relationship is.
Okay, I'm not saying the world will know or anything.
No,
that he's
the world
one.
can know. It's okay because
My problem
let's
is-
say you're the CEO to some specific organization and you're the top 50 under 50.
Yeah.
And the whole world knows what you do. And then your husband is a manager in a specific different organization, or he is working in your organization but in a different department where he
That's a
doesn't have
husband,
to
not
really...
a boyfriend.
That's your husband.
No, a husband means by the time
But
we're doing
remember,
that,
by the time you're meeting this guy, either he was earning more than you or not.
no, you had asked if I met someone who is earning less than I am.
Yeah.
So we are not here married. We are not
Yes.
here dating.
Yes.
Yes. It would be hard for me.
Okay.
Yes. Number one, it's also the how much difference and whatever.
You would transition if by any chance this guy was earning more than you now. Then you get married. Then he loses the job or the
That-
whatever.
I will step up. I
Or
will
maybe
step
you
up.
start earning more than he does with your businesses.
Okay. If he's earning more than I am, okay,
Uh-huh, yeah.
and shit hits the roof, I will step up. I don't have a problem with that. I'm saying now that when I'm getting to
right
the
now.
dating scene.
That's weird. What do you think?
well, me,
I have no problem in paying bills in a relationship. The only thing is I don't want to feel like the man has the capability of paying some of the bills and he leaves them to me. Because as a woman, I feel like there's some things I need to get for myself, like makeup, my hair, which I don't believe in asking for the man to do those things for
unless
me.
you do not have it.
Unless I do not have it.
That's the other thing. Like, when it comes to provisioning, does it mean just paying the bills? Does it involve you?
No, it's everything financially. Like
even trips.
Even trips.
Your dates, like
Yeah.
it's everything.
Because I've seen a lot of, like, I think my worry is if people don't have that conversation or whatever, it's God forbid me as the woman, I end up losing my job. Like, what happens to my hair?
Wow.
No, seriously.
Wow.
No.
But it's very happy to have the conversation.
Yeah, because imagine now, because
it had to be the hair. Oh my God.
No. Why I'm saying that is, if now I don't have money for my personal needs, do I always have to ask for it? Or is it now it's going to be that thing like, now I have some power over you. You get? Yeah, because also it could be, but I'm paying the bills.
Yeah.
I'm paying all the other bills. I have seen women, like, their hair, everything about them. Like, the woman you saw when she had a job and when she didn't are two very different things. Yeah. And it's just because she wasn't part of the provisioning.
Yeah.
You get?
Yeah.
So I have a problem with that. Like, I need to know. So when I don't have, what happens? Because I know myself, when you don't have, I will step it up.
Yeah.
You get?
Yeah.
Mimi, that's normal. My worry, I was like, guys, sitapea pesa ya pads, or I won't get money for. Yeah.
And I want to say something. So, for a woman, in my perspective, I think a woman should be in a space where whether the man is there or not, she can still do some small things like
for
take
themselves.
care of her hair, her makeup and stuff like that. Because you find that there's very many women who usually complain about being, say, a housewife, or she doesn't pay any bills, nothing. All she has to do is just exist and the man will do everything and he's happy to. So it reaches a point where sasa the man anaanza kuonyesha the woman madharau ndogo just because she doesn't have her own money.
Yes.
See, then there's some ladies where they see that and they actually step up and get a job and they stop asking the man for money, and you find that the man starts giving the lady some kind of respect.
Yeah.
See? So at the end of the day, people should be very open with each other about what they want from the relationship, even before you start dating, to see if you can actually accommodate those needs for your person. If you can't, just call it quits. Because at some point, you're always going to argue about the financial.
Money.
And money is a big thing, actually.
I think it's the
Relationship.
highest.
Yeah.
The percentage of divorces because
Of finances, not even cheating. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I guess it depends with the relationship that you have with your partner. Because I
have to
have
start
also
from
seen
the very beginning.
Yeah, you need to talk about it when it's fresh.
Yeah, but the problem is sometimes you might just not experience it fresh. You might experience it in a different stage in life of your relationship. Yeah, because I've seen a friend of mine who, I have many friends. I've seen a friend of mine who, she got a job and she's just started going up the ladder. And now she's working for an international company. And then the husband is still stuck where he was. And she's bought her own car. They have built the house, like such things have escalated and they've done all these things together until when she hit the peak of her career, now the man is, even when they're fighting, the man is disrespecting her and making small comments like, now you think because you earn so much money, you can talk to me the way you want, like I'm still the man in this relationship, trying to prove a stupid point to the woman, and she walked out of that relationship. She walked out.
Insecurities. Because also you might find a woman who's actually this happens a lot. You find women who are at a certain level of their career, doing well for themselves, but finding love becomes so hard. because men get
Intimidated. Yeah.
And all she wants is a partner that she can, like, blow steam with, reduce stress with, and actually be happy with.
Yeah.
So, history though, it's inategemea na mtu, imagine. We might talk about how, as a man that you need to provide for your wife, but people are in very different situations.
Yeah.
You cannot be in control of the person you fall in love with.
Yeah.
You see? So you might just be, unaweza kuwa makanga, siku moja ubebe mtu, hiyo siku gari yake ilikuwa break down, she ends up being so well off, but you like each other, you see? But the minute mali mtanza inakanka mnapimana about finances, that's where you go wrong. But if you're very you put it on the table, you're like, okay, I earn more than you, but do things that are gonna match up to sit honor. Because for example, Dee's dad, maybe you'd find he was running the home, the small things.
Yeah.
And the small things usually go a very big way.
Very true.
Yeah, so it's all about talking.
Yeah, because I remember when Rona started a lot, I know a lot of people, their relationships really went down the hill. And when you ask a lot of the women, we would talk and have this conversation, was the fact that a lot of men lost their jobs and their resources, and then now they're at home, right? So, like I said, there's a very big difference between a man when he has money and the same man when he doesn't have money. So, generally, in our grandparents' time, the man was the provider. He knew he had to do this. The woman had to do this. But now we are both bringing in the bread, right? And I could be wrong, but you'll find that for me, how I look at it is that now the woman has taken some responsibility, the man's responsibilities, by bringing in bread. It might not be to the same percentage, but then it to some percentage, right? So you'll find now the man, have you taken some home responsibilities of the woman to balance it, to sort of balance it out? So you see now during Rona, when the man lost the job, the woman is now the one who is providing. Yeah. But she's still running the home. And I know people will be like, oh, but you have a house help, but she's the one who is managing that home. She's the one who has to call home, say, tutapika hii, make sure this is this, babanani hakuli hii, so make sure you do this, have the kids eaten, have the what, She's still at work, giving her employer 100%, and at the same time, she's running the home, right? So now you, as the man, you're not providing, but are you helping run the home? You get? And a lot of them was I'll still come home and I'll find the same cup.
Yeah.
You get same place. Now you're even giving the housey even more work. You get. So I feel when you balance, it doesn't mean I need to earn more than you or you need to earn. It's how you end up balancing. Yeah. I don't like cooking. I'll make breakfast.
It's how you
You'll boil water.
Each other.
Yes.
You'll boil water.
I will boil that water for the eggs.
Yeah.
I'll make you a good breakfast.
Yeah.
Cereals is part of breakfast. Cereals with cold milk. So you don't even need to boil nothing. Yeah. You get. But it's just how you end up complementing.
Yeah.
And I know I said me, a man who is not earning that much. For me, it's because I remember even telling him it's the stage I am at.
Okay.
At the moment. It's not what I believe or whatever. It's just I'm working on my finances. There's no way you're going to be part of my finances at this moment. I'll be backtracking myself. You get. Yes. But I feel it's very intrusive for a man to want to be a provider. I feel it's natural for a man to want to...
What I think is the problem comes in when we talk about finance, we just think of who is providing this and who is providing that. We need to think about everything that comes with it in a relationship.
Yeah.
Because it's the relationship is not only about money. When you get kids, we have kids who are supposed to be taken care of, who are supposed to be given attention, who are supposed to be taken to school and back from school and given food and change the diapers. Like
Yes.
everything is supposed to be thought about when we talk about finance. So you'll get in some homes where the man doesn't do anything in the house but just sit on a couch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And the woman does everything else. So to this woman, she might be a housewife, but this is like her job. Because running a household
It's a
It's
whole
not,
job.
it's a job
So
in itself.
in that situation, I feel like this man needs to give this woman what she needs in terms of her hair, her even pocket
Personal,
money.
even pocket money,
Yeah.
yes,
She's
yes.
supposed to be given, because she takes care of the kids. The man doesn't know even where his socks are.
Wait, we are talking about if she's a housewife.
If she's a
Yes,
housewife.
if she's a housewife.
In that situation.
Yes.
Yeah.
If she's a housewife na mmekubali.
Yeah,
She's
na
this-
mmekubali.
And the man
Yes,
That's
will
okay.
provide
She should be
what
given
she
some
feels.
form
Yeah.
of allowance
Yeah.
because I can't be asking for money all the time and whatever. You get.
Do you guys agree that if she gets to spend part of her allowance on doing something that is for the house, she should be refunded that
Yeah.
money?
Because that's her
That's
allowance.
her allowance.
Yeah.
Because she's a housewife. It's different when she's working. Because
Yeah.
you both of you are not in the house the same time. So that's why most of the houses get a helper who helps and she's paid. But still, even in that situation,
She still has
controls
to call.
everything.
She has to
Okay.
call. She's at work,
Yeah.
but she still has to call home. Watoto wamekula. Leo we are eating this and this.
Yeah.
Baba Nani is traveling, so could you iron 1, 2, 3 things? You get. Even if that your kid is sick, it's mostly, I could be wrong, but most time it's the woman who ends up getting a sick off.
Yeah.
Or whatever it's called.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's true.
To take the nini.
child
And you'll
to
see
hospital.
the husband will not call home to find out if the kid has taken the medication.
Yeah.
The husband will call their wife.
Yes.
So the wife already needs to have called home and found out what is happening. So she's still managing
Yeah.
the home.
The home.
So you are providing and still.
Yeah. Because like personally, like my dad has never gone to any school I've been to.
Really?
Personally. He doesn't know how my school looks like. He doesn't know how my teachers look like.
Is this your mom?
It's just
It's a
my
day
mom.
school.
Yeah, so that's why in a relationship, I'll always talk about the percentage. How are we doing this? Is
Yeah.
it 60-40, 70-30, but it can never be 50-50.
Because hii kitu at the end of the day inafaa kuwa teamwork.
It is
You get, it's
teamwork.
not
It's a
at
partnership.
a single
Yeah.
player. It's a partnership at the end of the
Yeah.
day. And if you actually love someone, hizi vitu za kuongea vibaya when you're having a fight hazikuangi hapo.
Yeah, that's true.
It's very true.
You get-
I say like, because I don't enjoy cooking. Maybe the person enjoys cooking. You do the cooking. I enjoy doing dishes. Me, I'll put my full blast music. Me, I'll do those dishes. I will clean the house. I'll do whatever I need to do.
Yeah.
But I don't enjoy cooking. So if you're better at it, then do that. You get. I believe, actually, the way we are told, like, come in a relationship 50-50. Mine is 100. Come 100. Bring your 100.
100.
I like
Bring your 100, me, I bring my 100. And there are days that you'll be at 60, I'll bring my 140.
Yeah.
You get.
cool.
There are days
Hey,
you're
Sauda.
better, I'm at a high, whatever. You get.
Yeah.
And that's why I say I will step up. I know myself.
Yeah.
I will step up. But don't put me in a situation where I'm the only one who is doing that. That's where the resentment now comes in. Yes. So it doesn't really matter who earns more or who whatever. And me, I like to be spoiled. Like
That too.
you get. I know, like me, I'm the one who does. Like me, I think that's why I'm scared of money. And being in relations, because me, I'll do anything for my person.
What are you mostly afraid of in a relationship? I know we are talking about money.
Yeah.
But what is the fear that you usually mostly have in a relationship?
Where I think mine will come down to finances again.
Really?
Yeah, like I've worked so hard, and then all that is taken away from me.
Yeah. Because
I
you could
think-
break up,
Yes, I could
but
break
you still
up,
be able
but
to
now
have the
I
money
mean,
to sustain yourself and do all the
Yes.
things that you needed to do.
yes, and that's why for me being a house help, a housewife,
Yeah.
will
Not
be
work.
hard.
Yeah, me
It will
too.
not work
Me
for
too.
me because I feel like I'll be very
It's like, let me take care of you. Yeah, take
I'm
care of me as I
vulnerable.
work.
Yeah, like that will leave me vulnerable.
Yeah.
You get. Yeah. And for me, everything I think about my disability. Like that's what I keep thinking about. I don't have a second chance. You get. And talk about disability, for me also is that fact of where I feel like a lot of the guys who probably would come at me are people who are earning less than I am. And if you look at a lot of people with disability, they live that low kind of lifestyle. It's not a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but that's not what I would want. You get. And you'll find a lot of where the man, like as a woman, the man is earning much less and they're like, I'll take care of you. You go to work. You get. Okay. May have had such offers like, I remember one of the drivers at work. And he was so new. Like, I was like, what's wrong with this guy? Like, you know. And he came, like, he picks me up. I'm meeting him for the first time. I'm just leaving work. And he picks me. And he's just standing there at the door. I was like, Saudi Bashir. So it was very weird for someone to call me with both names. I was like, yeah. And he has that Swahili, like, accent. He's like, hey, unajua nimeambia vile ni mrembo, lakini we. They haven't said it. Na, you're even prettier in person. So I'm like, who are you? Like, what? You get. So we enter the car. I'm just like, thanks. We enter the car and it's just talking and talking and talking. And it's night. I think I was going towards the night shift.
Yeah.
So it's like 5. Like, why are you talking to me at 5 in the morning? Like, and I remember I get home. It's like, no, hujaolewa sivyo. Anyway, nimeambia hata hujaolewa. It's like, Mimi, I will take care of you. You go to work. We will get kids. I'll take care of you. You will not have to worry.
Are you serious? I was told a man will always shoot his shot. So I should not get pissed off when a man is trying to shoot his shot.
But what the hell was all that about?
Shooting his shot.
No, see, he just says, can I take you out? What the hell would you start telling
People
me
have
about
different ways of trying to wipe your feet. Mtu hata inama straight. Mwingine hata inama na kando kuja hivi kama mwizi.
I think for me, let me put it this way. The part I hate is where they keep telling me, I'll take care of you. Not financially.
I think for you're finding it different. Because
because of my disability.
Exactly, because of
so
your disability.
So I keep seeing it. It's like they're not saying I'll take care of you financially.
Yeah.
Them they'll sit at home.
You don't have to struggle.
You don't have to, I'll clean the home. I'll do. You go work.
Yeah.
Me, I'll do. No. So even as a person, I keep thinking a lot about it. I'm like, am I being taken advantage of?
Yeah.
Is someone
or
playing?
Maybe trying to experience.
Having someone with disability.
What would it be like?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like it's you've even reminded
an experiment.
Hey, there's a lawyer who tried to hit on me where we were at a club. And this guy is like, so he saw me walking in and whatever. So he comes like, hi, how are you? Nini, small talk. So it's like, so what happened to you, Nini? I said, I had polio. It's like, hey, when I was in primary, my best friend was disabled. Then he's like, yeah, but we used to play football. We used to do whatever. He was my best friend. But I don't know what happened to him now. Like, we lost touch.
Yeah.
And then he's like, so now in uni, I dated a chick who is deaf.
Oh, my God.
I'm like, oh, Lord.
Here we go. Here we go.
Very inappropriate.
I'm like, okay, clearly you've got experience. So
with disability.
So for me now, I'm like, so the sign language. So it's like, no. I'm like, so how are you guys communicate? It's like, love is love.
Hey, shout out to that guy, man.
I was like, I need a shot.
Communicating in love.
I was like, waiter, I need a shot. Someone give me a shot. Yeah. So for me, I think it's that whole aspect. It's like,
okay, let's try to assume this is how they were conversing. It was like, that means
kiss. Kiss.
Okay, and then that means
Done.
No.
And this,
oh my God, you're sexy.
I won't get it tonight. I won't get it.
love is love.
I
They
know.
were communicating.
Oh my
So how would he say he's hungry?
I'm telling you.
But you remember that song, Binti Kiziri?
Yeah.
Yes.
I
That
hated
showing
that.
Love is love. That is so funny.
I know.
Not all heroes wear capes.
Yeah.
I know.
That guy.
I think
That pickup line man.
Where I was like, wow, this
Love
guy
is
got
love.
lied to me. He got lied to me. But all right.
That's actually very funny. I would love to hear this conversation when you're talking about disability, which would be the topic that we discuss probably next or not. We'll see where to put it. Yeah.
I think it's always the part whenever these conversations normally happen.
Yeah.
I'm always observing my friends because they're just somewhere like
laughing.
Why?
I know.
like what?
Yeah.
Like they're just at the back, making faces and laughing their heads off. Like, hey, yeah. But anyway, for me, I think I'm very careful. Like, I don't want to be taken advantage. I'm not saying people play games.
Yeah.
You get. But then, yeah, I have to be very careful. Like financially, I don't get a second chance. So I have to be very careful.
What do you mean when you say you don't get a second chance?
I mean, like, God forbid for you if you lost your job right now. You
Yeah.
could do anything you wanted.
Okay.
You get. I can't say I'll go be a waiter.
Yeah.
I can't say I will. Like, I'm sort of confined in the things that I can or can't do. And it could even probably not be because of me. Even the employment scene is very hard.
Yeah.
You get. So I have to be very careful how I play around with,
With
my
people
finances.
and your finances.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That's quite different. Yeah. So I guess that brings us to the end of our conversation. I think people have different opinions on finances and their relationships. Yeah.
Can I say this?
Yeah.
I would prefer where it's a one bowl kind of finances. I love their transparency. Actually, even when I'm dating, I like someone who's transparent. I know what you're doing. I know what is happening.
That's true.
Like, we all put our money and then we plan. But I know, as being around a lot of women, apparently it's not the most ideal thing to do because you need to protect yourself.
Do you? Would you though?
That's why I said I would prefer to be in an open, whatever. I know where the money is going, whatever is happening. Yeah. And I think that those are the things that scare the F out of me because I know myself, I'm a very open person.
I get that a lot because they say, like, even when you're having the income, like, your man should not know how much it is that you're earning because you feel like he's going to take advantage of you.
Yeah.
But like you say, if you're in such a relationship, I'm not saying say everything, but there are some things that are really important for you guys to talk about. Yeah, because you'll need to understand what you're taking care of. Hata kama mmesikizana, it's like, if you're going to struggle, you're going to struggle because now I may understand flow ya finances venye iko. So if he has to take over something or you have to take over something, then you understand why we're in this problem, what is happening and all that.
Yeah, because I mean, like, even when I'm getting into a relationship, I feel like it's good to know, like, you have a loan here, you are doing something here, you're doing. Yeah. So even when I'm saying, babe, I can't pay rent this month, you understand why this is not possible. You get.
I would say, frankly, I will say that I have done that with my boyfriend. And since you guys have been in my financial struggles and I've seen what I've been through for the past few years, it really helped me a lot. And it really helped us a lot. Yeah. Because I think both of us is a problem with our finances. Either he is having a bit of a struggle. Men are proud. And they will never want to tell you what's going on until it's until kimeumana kabisa. That's when you'll actually know that this is what is happening. I'm not saying I knew everything. That's why I'm saying men are very proud. Of course, they have to keep some things to themselves, you know. Totally get it. But at some point, yes, I understood, and it has helped me because he was able to help me in quite a lot. And if I kept my struggles to myself, I would be dying. Yeah, I would not be where I am right now without the support I've had with my man.
And that's why I keep going
my
back
friends.
to the natural giver.
Yeah.
You get, you can see what is happening. You've had a couple of conversations here and here, so you know, okay, Joy, this is happening. So am I able to step up here? I mean, it doesn't necessarily always have to be money in the sense of here, take, but maybe you need to go home. He'll drive you home. You get?
Yes.
It's just the little things that make each other's life, whatever. Because I feel like the minute I start saying, oh, I can't show him this.
Yeah.
It will just start piling up slowly, like just, you get. And me, I said, the minute I can't have a certain conversation about a certain thing, me, I'm out. Like, I don't know why I'm with you.
Yeah.
If I can't, I'm already struggling to do a couple of things. I'm not saying people will change. If they change, that's on them. But from how we've been good and we've been doing okay, I've played my part. But the minute you start changing, that's on you. It has nothing to do with me. You get?
Yeah.
So I would prefer an open whatever bowl, the one bowl kind of thingy. Now nipe allowance. Baby girl.
This is what I would say. I've seen my parents who've been married for now 39 years. And it doesn't, how they started their relationship and how their relationship is going on, marriage is difficult. We will assume that we are not experts. We are not experts. We're just giving our own opinions. We will assume that this is how a relationship should look like. But every person has their different opinion about what's going on in their relationship. I always say two people the two people are the only ones who understand what is going on. And unless they share it and try to find a solution to their issues, it will be wrong for us to interfere and judge them for whatever is going on, for what has maybe brought them together or brought them apart.
I grew up in just my mom. So I wouldn't really know, like I've been brought up to be independent. So that's how I look at myself.
Okay.
You get.
That's true.
And I also know, like, someone that I like is aware of it. Like, it's that whole aspect of, it's very hard for me to ask for help. You get. So, but you will know when I need something. So I hope you can step up when that time comes. I don't need to spell it out all the time because this person has experienced me stepping up as well. You get. So it's just that whole conversations, like, because you're my person, it's like I should be able to rely. Like, you're the first person I feel like I should be able to come to. Because, I mean, if we're building a future,
exactly.
You get, like, you're my first person, not my sibling, not my whatever, nini. I feel like you should be, like, if I call, there's no hesitation, there's no whatever. Like, I know I can trust that you'll come through for me because you can trust that I can come through for you.
It takes time though.
I know.
Because personally, to date, I have a problem even asking.
I guess.
I guess it's just being raising myself independently.
But he's aware that it's hard for you to ask.
He does.
Okay.
He does.
But he knows when he needs to step up.
Because I talk about my issues.
Then that's
because
it.
we have a conversation.
Am I
we
right?
Communicate.
Grace, is that it?
Yes. Stress your point.
Like, I mean, I don't feel like
umemaliza sentence. Ni sawa.
Step up.
Wendo wa mwisho kumaliza. Okay, cool. That was a lovely conversation. So much. What do you want to tell them?
Tell who?
You make the ending now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the topic. Please comment. Tell us your experience or what you believe. I mean, we all come from different homesteads, different cultures. I mean, different backgrounds. So let us know. Comment, share, subscribe.
Yes.
What else?
Like.
Yes. Until next time, unless Joy, you have something to say?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Peace out.
Bye, guys.